This is cute, so is this and this. But wait, what about this? Why isn't this cute? You might say it's because it looks dangerous, sharp teeth, aggressive behavior. But then why is this still cute? Maybe because it's fake, but does that make the feeling any less real? Think about it. Video game characters, plush toys, cartoons, they're all fake, but they still feel cute. Why? Being cute is very confusing. What one person finds adorable, another might not. So really, what is cute? Look at Kirby. Why is he so cute? Is it the big round eyes, the oversized head, the tiny mouth and soft squishy look? The answer is all of it. Just look at everything most people find cute. It's always the same pattern. The small size, the round shapes, the soft features. This image explains it perfectly. As we start taking away the cute features from Kirby, he slowly stops looking friendly and starts looking more dangerous. But here's the thing. This is only from what we can see, and it wouldn't make sense if sight was the only thing that made something cute. Listen to these two dogs. Which one's cuter? It's obvious, the soft, high-pitched bark. Giggles, tiny meows, squeaky voices. They all hint at something small, and small equals cute. That's why so many adorable characters have high-pitched voices. But that doesn't answer why. Why does being small and all these other traits register as cuteness in our brains? Before we answer that, you have to realize there are some exceptions. Take Baymax. He doesn't follow the usual cute rules. Tiny head on a giant body, no facial expressions, monotone voice.
Hello, I am Baymax.
And don't forget, he's a robot. So how can people still think he's so adorable? Watch the way he walks. He waddles. His movements are slow and gentle. He looks like he might need your help. And let's be honest, he looks soft enough to hug for 12 hours straight. Some people can ignore the robot part or the monotone voice because they find other cute traits more important, like the waddle, the softness, and the personality. That's why so many people can find certain things cute, while others don't see it at all. So now we know what makes something cute, but why do we feel that way in the first place? What is the point of this feeling? Put all the cute traits together, the small size, the soft features, the squeaky voice, the helplessness. What does that remind you of? A baby. Cuteness exists for one main reason, to make us want to care for our kids. That feeling you get when you see a kitten limping or a bird struggling, it's the same emotion you feel when a baby needs help. Cuteness kept ancient humans from abandoning their newborns, as without it, they wouldn't feel a reason to take care of their kids. Cuteness was simply another way to keep humanity alive. But here's where it gets crazy. Other animals have learned to trigger that exact same cute feeling to take advantage of us. These are dogs from about 1 million years ago, long before any human contact, and these are dogs now. You might think they're only cuter because we bred the adorable ones, but that's only partially true. They've actually evolved to manipulate us. Look at their eyes. Modern dogs show more of the white part, the sclera, something a lot of animals don't have. But why? We humans use it to express emotion, so we could easily tell how others are feeling. Dogs, on the other hand, they've adapted it to literally look more human, to catch our attention when they stare at us. And it's not just with looks either. Wolves, they hardly bark. In fact, it's quite rare to hear one. Unlike dogs who bark like toddlers throwing tantrums. High-pitched, repetitive, impossible to ignore. Their noises even evolved to sound more like crying babies, because they knew we'd respond to that. Over the course of 1 million years, their faces only got rounder, their ears got floppier, their playfulness increased, because dogs realized that the cuter they were, the more they could trick us into taking care of them. But if animals could evolve to exploit our cute instincts for survival, then what happens when companies start doing it for profit? Take a look at the most sold characters. What do they all have in common? Of course, they're cute, and they all share those cute traits. When you see something cute and you don't buy it, you almost feel as if you're abandoning it. In fact, Thai plushies take this even further. Their plushies come with cards inside telling you the backstory of the animal. But this isn't for fun. They know that as soon as humans recognize something with a name and a story, they instantly feel as if it's alive, making it even harder to not buy and take care of it. This is why the Talking Tom franchise makes over $500 million a year. These virtual pets cry and whimper, making kids feel like they're real. So real that they feel pressured to watch extra ads or spend money just to make sure the pet is okay. And it's not just kids being targeted. Think about Duolingo. The owl starts off cute with big eyes and a soft voice, but as soon as you skip a lesson, suddenly the owl is now crying and saying things that make you feel guilty. It's even become a whole online joke. But it gets even worse. Movie directors know that when something cute is suffering, your brain reacts to it stronger than when something average looking does. That's why most horror movies have female main characters, because when she screams, cries, or fights for survival, our brains are more alert and the terror feels more personal. So we've learned that cuteness goes deeper than just looks. It's tied to our primal instincts, making us feel protective. But when that feeling is used to get us to buy things or do things, is that wrong? Or is it just part of being human? Maybe there's no clear answer, but it is worth questioning. Are we making choices because we truly want to, or because a company has used our instincts to manipulate us? But if you think using cuteness to trick you is bad, wait until you see what Colgate did to make you afraid of your own smile. This has been a Plushies production. Thank you.